What's up, everybody? So for the longest time I've wanted to do a series to kind of show just how fast the pros are, and this is it. This is the first one, so I'm going to tee this up just a little bit here. And basically, you know, like, we ride a lot at Bikerumor as editors and we're in pretty good shape, but every time we go to a race or something, we watch the pros and it's just mind-boggling how much faster they are. So we thought it'd be fun to just see just how long we could keep up with them. And so for the very first one, I'm here with Yuri Hauswald. I think, is that how you pronounce your last name?
Yeah, Hauswald.
Hauswald, all right. You are a pro, what, gravel racer now?
I call myself more pro lifestyle, but yes, I do I do ride a lot of gravel. I do have the PRO, I guess, in my status, but I'm gonna be setting the bar really low, I think, as far as pros go. You're gonna have some dudes like Ted King and Colin Strickland and other folks that might really rip your legs off. So, but yeah, I'm excited to see, you know, how badly I can hurt Tyler tomorrow.
Right on. And so we're here at the Rift gravel race, which is put on by Lauf and GRO Promotions, who also does the True Grit out in Utah, which is a fabulous race. But this is the first year for this race. We're gonna be riding the Southern Highlands, which is kind of like the middle southern, sort of western part of Iceland. And we did a little ride. You can kind of see the mountains behind us here. We just did a little shakeout ride.
Yeah, we're gonna go near Mount Hekla, and I think an extinct volcano at some point.
Hopefully it's extinct.
Let's hope.
That was the FAQ on the race, said there's live volcanoes to take high ground if they erupt.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, so quick question, just kind of set the bar. You're obviously fast. You've done some monster rides, but like, give me some kind of numbers, like FTP. What is it?
See, I told you I'm going to set the bar. I don't even know what my FTP is. I don't even ride with power. I barely use heart rate. So, I mean, it's all like perceived effort at this point. I mean, I have been riding long enough that I can kind of judge like my efforts, but I don't know those numbers.
Right.
So, like, you're going to have to talk to Ted and those guys. They'll give you more impressive numbers. So.
Okay, well, let's talk. Race tomorrow is 200K, 123-ish miles or so. What do you think your finish time is going to be?
Well, depending on how bad the winds are, we're supposed to have a really good wind, I think, for the first 40 or 50-ish miles as we climb. I think I think if I was somewhere in the range of like maybe 6 to 7 hours, that's like, you know, because then I'm supposedly we'll have a great tailwind home. You never know.
And there's a big descent.
Big descent. Yeah. So and if you know, if you can stay in a group, save some more matches by, you know, being sheltered by a group, that helps out. So, you know, hopefully 6 to 7 hours. I don't totally know.
Okay, I'm gunning for sub 10, so here's
and I could be really wrong too about my time.
Yeah, well, and the weather here can change by the hour, so we're hoping for today is apparently we're in like some of the nicest summer weather Iceland has ever had.
I can attest to that.
Freaking out. Let's see. All right, tomorrow, this is the worst idea ever, is to try and keep up with this guy, because I'm sure you're going to be pacing on Ted King and some of the other guys here, right? Neil Shirley, Ted, Colin. There's a whole bunch of Europeans here too. So yeah, just try to stay in the front group as long as I can, have fun, hang on, and then see what happens and ride with people. But really do my best to like take in the scenery here. I mean, how lucky are we to get to be able to do this and call this work? Yeah. Quotation marks.
Yeah.
And so my best idea ever is to hang on to these guys for as long as I can at the start and basically rip myself apart and then suffer through the rest of the probably 120 miles and stuff. So we'll catch up at the finish line and see how it goes.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
All right, we're here at the start for 200K and I'm here. Yuri is right up there. And we're gonna see how long I can keep up with them. Right now we're about 2/3 of the way through a neutral start, which gets us, you know, it's about a 9K neutral start on gravel. And so the pro pack is obviously at the front, but they're not too far ahead. There's pretty much no way I'm gonna bridge up around all these people, stay on them, but as long as I can see that pack, we'll see how long I can hold on. There we go. Here's the turn onto the gravel. Pretty much the end of the neutral section. And there goes the fast guys. We're only not even 7 miles in. And it's already breaking up a lot. If I weren't with this group right here, I probably wouldn't be keeping this pace. But these little rollers like this, pros are already so far up and putting a gap on the rest of us. So at this point, I think I'm just gonna have fun, and I'll catch up with Yuri at the end of the race. So right now I've been riding for 8.5 hours. I still have a little over 35 miles to go, and all I can do is imagine Yuri sitting there, having finished his post-race meal, chilling in a hot spring somewhere, and enjoying a tasty beverage. So I'm not sure I'm gonna hit that sub 10 mark I'd hoped for, but it'll still be super interesting to compare his time at the checkpoints versus my time and finish time. All right, final grind, here we go. All right, so I got back and Yuri was nowhere to be found because you're already cleaned up and chilling. And then, so this is the after party behind us at Midgard Adventures.
Drinking some Lauf beer.
Yeah, so you see the little Lauf fork on the bike on the
Custom
can.
Lauf beers.
From Reykjavik Brewing.
Yeah.
Made just for these guys and I think for this event. But apparently it's been pretty popular at the brewery too. It's a nice little IPA.
Yeah, totally. It's really good.
Yeah, so anyway, all right, numbers. How'd you do?
I got 8th, which I'm super stoked in the pro field, really competitive pro field. I think my time was somewhere in the low 740s, something like that.
All right.
And the other crazy stat is I was basically by myself for like 60 miles today.
That's a lot because there's a lot of headwind.
A lot of headwind, so I had a lot of me time out there.
All right. Yeah. Were you burning demons in your head?
I'm always burning demons, but no, I was trying to, like, you know, get it where I could get it when the wind was cooperative. There was that section where the tailwind kicked in and you could fly.
That was glorious.
You could fly like 30 miles an hour, just like hardly pedaling. And so, but yeah, it was hard. That was great.
Yeah. All right. So, and to put your performance into perspective,
sure.
Colin Strickland did it in like 6:38, I think.
So he beat me by an hour.
An hour, all right.
So I'm setting a low bar for this.
You're my warm-up pro, starter pro.
Yeah.
All right. So my finish time was 11:48, according to my computer.
Okay.
That was the total time. My rolling time was more like 10:30 because I did stop. I did a lot of photos and video because, you know,
of course you work. You're a working man.
I'm here to tell a story.
Yeah.
But still, even if I had just rolled non-stop at 10:30, I'm still 3 hours behind you. So what is like 30%, 40% slower?
I don't do math. That was an English major. Sorry.
So that's kind of gives you some idea of just how fast these guys are out on the trail, and women too. How did Allison do? Do you know?
Not that I'm competitive, but she was behind me. Allie was behind me, but she won the women. Yeah, I don't know what her time was. Awesome. She wasn't that far behind me, I don't think.
Still wicked fast.
Yeah, super fast.
Yeah, who, were there other female pros here? She's the one I saw.
Yeah, I don't really know the women's field well enough to speak about it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, well, I hope
super fun to do this.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that and gives you some idea of how much harder you have to go to be able to keep up with guys like this. Thanks, and tune in for the next one. See ya.
Cheers.